The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Imagine living each day not in reaction to the world around you, but in harmony with timeless principles, balance, integrity, and purpose. Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People isn't just a book about success. It's a guide for how to live effectively, meaningfully, and intentionally. It's not about quick wins or shortcuts. It's about growing from the inside out. Covey begins with a powerful truth. The way we see the world shapes how we act in it. Our perceptions form our paradigms, and our paradigms determine our outcomes. If we want real change, we must change not our habits first, but our thinking. The book is built around 7 habits: practical, spiritual, and deeply human. Let's walk through them, one by one. Habit 8. Be proactive. This is where it all begins. Covey says, between what happens to us and how we respond, there is a space. And in that space lies our freedom. Being proactive means taking responsibility for your life, your choices, and your emotions. It's shifting from reactive language, "they made me angry," to proactive thinking, "I choose how I respond." He reminds us that our power lies in our circle of influence, focusing on what we can control instead of wasting energy on what we can't. It's not circumstances that define us, it's our response to them. Habit though. Begin with the end in mind. Covey invites us to imagine attending our own funeral. What would you want people to say about your life? Your character. Your contribution. This exercise isn't morbid, it's clarifying. It helps you define your deepest values and align your daily actions with them. The key lesson here: live with purpose, not pressure. Design your life consciously, like an architect, rather than reacting like a firefighter to each problem. True effectiveness comes from living by principles, not popularity. Habit 10. Put first things first. If habit though is about vision, habit 10 is about discipline. It's about organizing your time and life around what truly matters. Covey introduces the time management matrix, where most people live in the urgent but not important zone. We chase deadlines, messages, and minor emergencies, but forget long-term goals, relationships, and personal renewal. Effective people put important before urgent. They say no to distractions so they can say yes to purpose. It's a call to manage ourselves, not our schedules. Habit 4. Think win-win. Covey says there are 3 paradigms of life: win-lose, lose-win, and win-win. Win-lose sees life as competition. For me to win, you must lose. Lose-win means you give in to keep the peace. But win-win is the mindset of abundance, believing there's enough success, love, and growth for everyone. It's not about being nice, it's about being fair, respectful, and principled. When we approach relationships with a win-win spirit, we move from competition to collaboration. This is the foundation of trust and long-term success, whether in family, work, or society. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This habit is the heart of all human connection. Covey says most people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. Real communication begins when we truly hear others, their fears, dreams, and needs, without judgment or impatience. When we understand first, we earn the right to be understood. Covey calls this empathetic listening. It's not a technique, it's love in practice. It's the bridge that heals misunderstandings and builds connection. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy means the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's when differences don't divide but create something better. Covey reminds us that diversity of thought, background, and personality isn't problem, it's power. When people truly listen, value, and collaborate, Synergy turns conflict into creativity. It's nature's law. No single seed becomes a forest, but together, they grow into life. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. After mastering all 6 habits, Covey ends with one of renewal. He says, to stay effective, you must take time to care for your greatest asset, yourself. Sharpening the saw means balancing 4 dimensions of life: physical, health, rest, and exercise; mental, learning, reading, growing; emotional, love, relationships, kindness; spiritual, reflection, prayer, purpose. Without renewal, even great people burn out. Renewal is not luxury, it's fuel. Deeper philosophy: private victory, public victory. Covey divides the habits into 2 journeys. Private victory. Habits 1. 3 Mastering yourself. Responsibility, vision, discipline. 2 Public victory. Habits 4. 6 Mastering relationships, empathy, trust, teamwork. And habit 7 connects both. Renewal. He says, you can't win in public if you fail in private. Effectiveness begins in the unseen. Your thoughts, integrity, intentions. Spiritual and emotional significance. Covey's work is deeply spiritual, though never religious. It teaches that effectiveness is a moral choice. It's about becoming aligned with universal principles like fairness, honesty, respect, service, and growth. When you live these values, you shift from dependence, independence, interdependence. That's the journey of maturity. From needing others to control you, to controlling yourself, to collaborating with others harmoniously. Effectiveness, in Covey's eyes, isn't about efficiency, it's about character. Because in the end, success without integrity is failure in disguise. Closing reflection. So, what makes this book timeless? It's that it doesn't promise quick results, it invites transformation. It asks, not, what do I want to have? But, who do I want to become? The 7 habits aren't steps to success, they're practices for a meaningful life. So take a deep breath today. Be proactive. Begin with your vision. Put first things first. Think win-win. Listen with empathy. Build synergy. And never stop sharpening your saw. Because true success isn't in what you achieve. It's in the person you grow into while achieving it. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen R. Covey. From Listening House, where words reach you before you find them.